Novocaine, the 2025 movie starring Jack Quaid, not to be confused with the 2001 movie starring Laura Dern and Steve Martin. Definitely an entirely different movie, but I was able to catch this movie because it was the Regal Mystery movie for March 3rd. And yeah, currently my number two movie of the year. Now, I don't know if that's going to hold, but this movie's a lot of fun. Really, really good. And yeah, just about Jack Quaid and his character. He can't feel pain. That's essentially what you get from the trailer. And he's able to do things other people can't do because he can't feel pain. And his life gets flipped, turned upside down. Not like the Fresh Prince, but it does get crazy. But Novocaine is when the girl of his dreams gets kidnapped, a man turns to his inability to feel pain to into an unexpected advantage as he fights a bunch of thugs to get her back. So, I mean, it's a pretty simple premise. I mean, basically, you got Jack Quaid. He works at a bank, and he's the assistant manager, and he just lives a normal, kind of boring life, and he doesn't really go out much. He doesn't really do a whole lot because he can't feel things, and there's certain things he's just is afraid to do. He can't feel things throughout his whole body, like all the function, the nerve endings, they don't work. And so there's a term for it that they use in the movie. I can't remember what the name of the term, um, but yeah, so he's afraid to like eat solid foods. He's always eating like liquids and drinking liquids or milkshakes or smoothies, that kind of thing, and because he's afraid he's gonna bite his tongue off or like chew it up because he can't feel it. Because when he's like trying to like eat, like he doesn't know the difference between what the food and the tongue. He eventually overcomes that, but which you'll see in the movie. But and he has a little timer on his watch to tell him when to go use the bathroom, like those kind of subtle little things. So it's basically Jack Quaid's movie overall, but you also have Amber Mid Thunder in there. You might know her from a little movie called Prey, which was awesome. That's a Predator movie that's set in and around a Native American community where they get attacked. You find that on Hulu, but and you have Jacob Batalon being one of the friends. Um, and of course, you know him from the Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland, his best friend. Jacob Batalon doesn't come in until like halfway through the movie, though, so you don't even like get to know his character for a little while. When he does come in, though, he's fun. He's like the like I don't want to say comedic relief because the movie's funny. This is definitely an action comedy, but man, does this movie get gory and bloody in the best ways. It's so good. Just all the ways that Jack Quaid, his character in the movie, his name is Nathan Kane is his character, and like he gets like his arms broken. He gets shot. He gets an arrow through his leg. He gets like some kind of crazy like spike ball thing in his back. He gets all kinds of stuff. I don't want to spoil all of it. You see in the trailer where he reaches his hand into the deep fryer and then pulls out a gun that gets tossed in there in the heat of a fight with some kind of thug, and you just see his hand just ravaged, like third degree burns and all kinds of like crazy. Oh, like it's just yeah, it looks nasty. It just looks like some kind of like deep fried like chicken or something. But yeah, ugh. But and yeah, those are the main players here. I mean, you have some like a few auxiliary characters. You got two cops that are kind of like after when this whole bank robbery goes down, they don't know who did it, what's going on. These guys come in dressed as different Santa Clauses, and then they rob the bank and they take off with Amber Midthunder's character Sherry, who Nathan, played by Jack Quaid, he has a big crush on, and he finally decides to go for it. They have one kind of well, they have like two kind of dates. They got a lunch date and just a regular date, and then they have one night of kind of passion, and then and so they kind of have something going here, and then she gets kidnapped, and so he has to go after her character. There's a couple of small little twists and turns. It's nothing really like big, but so I won't spoil them, even though they're just small. But then yeah, the two cops are played by Betty Gabriel and Matt Walsh. So Matt Walsh, you might know, and no, not that Matt Walsh from Fox News. It's a if I had a picture of him, I'd pop him up, but just Google him. Like you'll recognize him. He's pretty funny character actor. But and then you got some thugs. First and foremost, played by Ray Nicholson is the main one, but you got essentially three of them, and he has to go toe to toe and fight these guys. And like it's kind of interesting because the movie does get kind of cartoony in some spots, but in the best way though. And yeah, he like all of a sudden his character's super shy, and like he literally will just go to work and then go home and he's playing video games online. He doesn't have any other friends besides this guy he's playing video games online that ends up being Jacob Batalon, which you can tell from his voice. It's not just like well him, but just like but if you're not as familiar, just think of the Spider-Man, all the Tom Holland ones. But yeah, so and then out of nowhere, he just becomes aggressive, and he decides to go chase after this girl. He steals the cop car, and he decides to chase these thugs down that rob his bank that he works at, and he has to go toe to toe in separate situation with every single one of these thugs, and like just like hijinks ensue. Not like it's wacky. I mean, it's kind of wacky, but in like an action, just fun. That the humor is really good. The humor works. The way that he's getting his arm broken and like uh and it gets like super bloody, and he's getting like arrows through the leg, like all those things that I said. I don't want to spoil all the fun, but like the fun things that happen to him because he has no feeling, but he has no feeling, no nerve endings, and so it's a fun kind of thrill ride. There's car chases. There's like all the stuff you want in an action movie, and he just this regular guy, but all of a sudden he like just finds some kind of like oomph within him, and he decides to take all this on, and it's crazy. So, but it's funny to see how these guys they fight him, but he can't feel anything. So he's not really like a superhero, but he almost feels like he is of sorts because someone even said I think Amber Midthunder she was like, "You're a superhero. Like you got to use this to your advantage or whatever." And so he does. He definitely does. So that's pretty much the gist of it. You're in for the ride. You're just in for it. So yeah. So yeah, Novocaine really really good overall. I mean, it is my number two movie of the year currently. I for sure know that's not going to stand because I'm going to give Novocaine. I'll say, I'm gonna say 8 out of 10. Like I had a lot of fun. I was surprised how much fun that I had with this. From a movie where I went in with very low expectations because I didn't know what the mystery movie was gonna be. I usually do a little research and all signs report pointing towards Novocaine, which I'm really glad that it was versus other movies that it could have been. So, and the movie comes out in about 10 days from when this is being filmed. So I'm filming this on March 4th, 2025. So the release date is March 14th. So go uh, go check it out when it comes out. If you were able to catch the Regal Mystery movie, what do you think of Novocaine? Let me know. And when it finally comes out, put all your thoughts down in the comment section below. Hit me up on social media. You can usually find me at Jordan Anderson 21 on Facebook. I'm pretty active. You can DM me or the Movie Hero Network group. You can go over there and just give me your thoughts. Let me know what you think of the movie, but it's fun. Yeah, it's definitely fun. It's funny. It's good. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for Novocaine, and that will do it for this review. And we'll see if I get to any more movie reviews. I'll probably do more this year. I mean, we're not a review channel per se, but I have fun doing these from time to time. So yeah, go check out Novocaine. You won't be disappointed for sure, especially if you're a fan of action movies. Just be warned that it is a little bloody, gory, but in the best way. So for me, that plays into its favor. I absolutely loved it. So yeah, but that'll do it. So I've been Jordan, the movie hero Anderson, and we will see you next time.